Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here cleaning with me. If you're new here, my name is Becky. I'm a wife and mom to 4 little ones, 7 and under. Here on my channel, I like to share all things real life, mom life, cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and some home makeovers. If that sounds like something you would enjoy watching, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I know you see this laundry pile behind me, but that is actually not what we are working on today. Today is Monday when I'm filming, and we're gonna do my Monday cleaning routine, which is vacuuming and mopping on the main floor and cleaning appliances. Something I do every day, or I try to do every day, is the dishes. Adeline has mango on her face if you're wondering why she's a mess. She keeps throwing it on the ground. But the other thing I'm going to be working on today is, wow! Is doom boxes. If you don't know what a doom box is, it's clutter that you didn't organize, only moved, and I'm so guilty of this. One second. I have 3 baskets in my hallway full of clutter from me picking things up and not actually putting them away and organizing them, just packing them into different containers. I have a laundry basket, a stair basket, and a, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to eat that. And a storage bin. No, thank you. I have a plastic storage bin full of toys and miscellaneous items, and it's just from me having these doom boxes that I haven't put away, and I need to stop doing this, but today we are going to organize those and put those away. A lot of you have expressed interest in me sharing these cleaning routines that I'm working on. They are far from perfect, and I'm just trying to figure it out for myself, and hopefully while I share my journey and me figuring out my cleaning schedule and cleaning routine, it'll help you figure one out too if you've been struggling like I have. I've looked for many different routines and nothing seemed to work for me and my family, so hopefully this will help you as I'm helping myself. It's also been requested that I share some homeschooling content, what curriculum we use, our homeschooling schedule, how I manage it all. Something I feel like is important to mention is that we are in a hybrid program, so my kids are homeschooled Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and they go in person Tuesday and Thursday. So we don't homeschool the entire time. We do have 2 days of in person for them to socialize and get to learn from other adults, which is something I felt was really important, and I just love the program that we are in. So I actually don't choose the full curriculum. I do get to review the curriculum, and I'm very happy with the curriculum, but it's not something that I choose for my kids. I also don't plan on sharing like a full homeschooling routine video. I will share part of my day and how I incorporate it into my daily routine, into, like, today is Monday. They don't actually have homeschool today, but they do on Wednesday. They have Monday and Tuesday off this week, but we're gonna actually move their homeschooling day from Wednesday to Monday because then we get Wednesday off. I love the flexibility about it, that we're able to do that. If we just wanted to jam pack it all into one day, we're totally able to do that, or, you know, move it to the weekend or whatever. It's super flexible and I love it for that reason. Anyway, I'm going to nurse Adeline real quick and then we are going to get to the cleaning. We are going to start with these doom boxes in my hallway. Let me know in the comments if you have any doom boxes in your home, and it doesn't have to be a box like I have. It doesn't have to be a laundry basket or a storage container or a stair basket. It could actually be a doom room. Maybe you have an entire room full of stuff that you didn't organize, only moved, and you just continue to pile up stuff in one room. Or maybe it's a corner somewhere in your house that you continue to just put stuff. It could even be a junk drawer. I would consider a junk drawer a doom box because you just throw things in there that you don't know what to do with rather than giving them a home. I've even seen people have doom closets, which is exactly what it sounds like, a closet dedicated to all things that you don't know what to do with, so they go into the doom closet. This is something I have done probably my entire life, and my goal is always to put away everything in these baskets or bins. Usually this happens when I'm cleaning a room and there's stuff in that room that doesn't belong in the room, so I will find a container to put it in. My goal is to always bring the container out of the room and make sure everything goes back to its home, but that rarely happens. Normally what happens is the basket just sits there and continues to be built on until we are in the situation that we are in right now. Shortly after this video, I decided, because I know this is something I do and I don't foresee me changing this habit anytime soon, I decided to add go through doom boxes on my weekly cleaning schedule. This will not only keep things from piling up to this extent, but also hopefully long term start to change my habits. And even though I'm doing this on a Monday, I'm doing it right now because it needed to get done, but I did add it to a different day of the week that made more sense to me. My goal is to give each day of the week its own video. Then once I'm done with all of the videos, all of the days of the week, Sunday through Saturday, I will combine the videos into one long weekly cleaning routine to see the whole picture at one time. This way, if it's a Monday and you need to get some things done or you're looking for a cleaning routine, you can turn on Monday's cleaning routine video and we can do the same things together. I didn't even mention this basket that's been in my hallway literally since Halloween. There is a Halloween blanket in there that needs to be packed away. I would not consider this a doom box. It's just a lot of stuff that needs to be put in the basement and packed away besides the weighted blanket that was on top that I folded and put in my room. I am getting a little bit sidetracked here, which I do all of the time. I was supposed to be focusing on these doom boxes, but I have this giant pile of laundry next to me. We just had sheet changing day, so all of the sheets were piled up in the hallway and I wanted to throw a load in the washer, but this is exactly one of the reasons why I don't overload my daily cleaning schedule, because I know there are other things that will come up. It's important to make time for things that are not on the schedule, such as the doom boxes or the piled up laundry in the hallway. That was not on the cleaning schedule today. Like I mentioned in the beginning of today's video, the only two things that are actually on the cleaning schedule today is to clean the appliances and vacuum mop the floor. I don't add things like do the laundry or do the dishes to my weekly cleaning schedule or my daily cleaning schedule, because those are things I know need to be done and I do them on a regular basis. But things like cleaning the appliances, I need a reminder to do that weekly. Otherwise, I just don't do it until it gets really, really bad. I'd rather stay a little bit ahead of it so it doesn't get so bad and it's easier to maintain. I take that back a little bit. I do have some items that have to do with laundry on my weekly cleaning schedule or monthly cleaning schedule, such as I like to try to do mine and Rob's laundry on Friday, and I like to try to do the kids' laundry on Wednesday, and I also try to wash all of the blankets in the house monthly. But there's so much more laundry that needs to be done, not to mention the unexpected laundry that happens, so it just depends what's being washed, what needs to be washed. Laundry day doesn't always work out. The last thing we are doing in the hallway is vacuuming, then we are going to move to the kitchen. Before we start cleaning the appliances in the kitchen, I wanted to pick up, I don't like cleaning the appliances unless my kitchen is first cleaned and the counters are wiped down. Everything is put away and wiped down. We're going to start with the fridge. I'm not cleaning and organizing the inside of the fridge. I actually do that on a different day when I order groceries. So I'm just going to give it a good wipe down from all of the fingerprints and water drips. Onto the microwave. We always have microwave messes, so it's important to me to keep up on this task especially, or it will get really, really bad in there. If I'm ever crunched on time and there's an appliance that I need to skip cleaning for the week, it would be the oven. I'm not doing a deep cleaning. I only do a deep cleaning of my oven about once or twice a year. I'm just getting all of the crumbs out of the bottom, wiping the bottom down, and getting any splatters on the glass off. This makes it so when it's time to do those deep cleanings, it's so much easier and faster. Let's talk about stove grates. Stove grates are something that I don't know the best way to clean. Right now I'm using a stainless steel scrub brush and it just doesn't work the best. I have a really hard time getting in between the grooves, and I prefer to use as little toxins as possible. I certainly don't want to put them in a garbage bag and soak them in ammonia. I think there is a technique that is how you do it, but I do not want to do that. And because they are cast iron, I don't want to put them in the dishwasher. I just don't know how to clean in between the grates the best. There are splatters on there and other marks from cooking. If you have any suggestions for how to best clean these grates, let me know in the comments. I just got this Tangerine Clean cleaning paste from Scrub Daddy. I wanted to try it out. I usually use the Scrub Daddy Power Paste, and I thought this paste worked just as good. Time to empty the dishwasher and clean the dishwasher filter. This is another one that is really important to me to get done weekly. I used to, for years, pre-wash my dishes before putting them into the dishwasher. You've seen me do it for years here on my channel. Just this last year, I stopped doing that, and I still get off any stuck on food before putting them in the dishwasher. But since having my fourth baby, pre-washing the dishes before loading them into the dishwasher, it was more of a time-consuming hassle than just loading them in and seeing what happens. Honestly, if I need to rerun my dishwasher, I will. I have never had to yet, but if I needed to, I would. I would totally avoid the pre-wash at this point, but now it's just really important to me to keep that filter clean. Of course, there is always part of me that will still feel like it's gross to just put your dishes right in the dishwasher, even though I know that's what it's for. And I know there's a filter for a reason, but I used to only use the dishwasher to sanitize the dishes and pretty much finish cleaning them. Now it's doing the whole job, and it's doing a good job, but I just feel like it's still a little bit gross for some reason. We are finishing up today vacuuming and mopping the main floor using my Tinco. This thing does such a good job. In my opinion, it does a better job than a mop and bucket. Plus it's easy and convenient and all the good things. I'm doing this at night because during the day it can get very messy again very quickly, and I'd like my floor to stay as clean as possible for as long as possible, which most of the time means through the night. Since I have 4 small children, my floor does not stay very clean for very long, as you will see very shortly here. While I'm doing this, Adeline is eating some soup from dinner. I took a lot of the broth out. There was still some at the bottom, but while she was eating, she grabbed her bowl off of the table and dumped it on the ground. Luckily, I'm right in the middle of mopping and vacuuming, and I was able to clean it up real quick. The bowl was not on her tray, but apparently it was within her reach on the kitchen table, so she just reached over, grabbed it, and dumped it on the floor. I'm sure my Tinco would have been able to handle the noodles and vegetables, but I like to pick up big chunks of food rather than vacuuming them up. There's enough debris that gets sucked into this Tinco. I don't need a bunch of carrots and celery in there as well. I had to empty the dirty mop water twice. This was the first time. As you can see, it's so gross, and it's just as gross the second time. This is only funny because it didn't hurt me, but did give me quite the shock. And luckily, thankfully, right before this, I put Adeline down in her walker, but I totally slipped and fell right here. You can see the shock on my face. I was like, what the heck just happened? Like I said, I was completely fine, and as you can see, I got right back up, but I had no idea my floors were so slippery while I was vacuuming and mopping with my Tinco. And what are the chances that I just happened to put Adeline down right before this happened? I feel so lucky for that. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope it gave you some ideas for what a Monday cleaning schedule might look like for you. If you're looking forward to seeing my other cleaning routines during the week, let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.